name is Dawn and I'm the Busy Mom Stitcher here on YouTube and Instagram. This is Floss Tube number 7 and today's date is May 19th, 2024. If you are new to this channel is all about my cross stitch journey. I might put some in, a little bit of quilting in, but mostly it's about my cross stitch journey. So if you like to see stuff on my cross stitch, please stick around. If you are a subscriber and have seen my videos, thank you for coming back and enjoying my videos. Today's floss tube is going to include a lot. I have been haven't been here for 4 weeks, so I have a couple of new starts. I have lots of whips, and I have some haul. So let's get started. So I like to start my videos off with who I've been watching. This isn't the whole list, but I want to shout out some people that I have found and that I have been watching lately. My first one is the Hibernation Nation Stitcher. Her name is Angie, and she has a variety of cross stitch. Instead of she spins the wheel, but she has like different topics for each day. So Monday through Friday, she has a different topic and she spins that wheel. And that's what she stitches for that day. So go check her out. I will link all these people down below if you're interested in checking them out as well. My next one, they are new to Flosstube. They have one video out and it's called the Sloppy Stitching Sisters. If you need they are hilarious. So if you need a good laugh, I would recommend going to see them. They were a hoot. So check them out. I really enjoy watching them as well. And my next one is Renewing Stitches. Love seeing all her projects she's stitching on. So go check her out. And then Stitching Addicted. She is full coverage and she has a lot of beautiful pieces that are amazing. I mean, the stitching and how much stitching she does is just amazing. So go check her out. All right, so now I have no previous finishes. I have no finishes, but I did have 2 new starts. So on May 4th, Stitching So Beautiful is doing a monthly May challenge, and you either start a new project or you can continue with your projects, and every Friday you have to post how many stitches you have done with that project. Well, I do have a Stitch So Beautiful project that I'm working on, but I didn't want to start that one, so I decided to start a new one. And the one I purchased is called Favorite Things. So let me grab that. And so this one is like I'm working on this all the time just to get the stitches in. It's called Favorite Things. It is by Kim Leo, licensed by JMS Art. And it's Stitching So Beautiful. They have an Etsy shop. This is what it's going to look like when I am finished. Let's see. It's called Favorite Things. This one for the whole month of, well, just for the month of May so far, I have gotten 1,600 stitches and I am at 1.11%. This is done on a 14 count, just plain white Aida. And excuse the threads because I park my full coverage. So, and this is where I am right now. I think the reason I love this because every time I start a new block, so each block is I go diagonal and each block is 100. I think I like it because every time I do a block, it is like something else is coming out. So this is the tree branches and the leaves of the trees right now. So I can't wait to get to them houses. So again, this got 1,600 stitches so far. And that's including 100 that I did this morning. So that was my new start on May 4th. I actually started on May 4th, and it was because I am doing the monthly challenge that Stitch So Beautiful is currently holding. And they do have some beautiful patterns if you want to go check them out. I'll try linking their Etsy shop in the comments below. And then I had another new start on May 1st. I started on Mother's Day. I started the quick. So I already purchased the Merry Mushroom Village from Heaven and Earth, and I decided to just do the quick stitch of Merry Mushroom. So that one, let me change my screen here. So that one got only 300. I only did it on Mother's Day, and that's the only day I stitched on this one. So this one will go in my rotation of my full coverage after May. So after May is over, then I'll start doing the spin the wheel on my cross stitch. But right now I'm going to try to get as many stitches as I can to do this little qualification that I'm doing with Stitch So Beautiful, the monthly thing. So this is called Heaven and Earth, or this is by Heaven and Earth. It's a quick stitch Merry Mushroom Village Picnic. Its artwork is by Amy Stewart. This is what it'll look like when it's finished. And I am just really up at that yellow sun. I only got 300 stitches. It's done on a, oops, that's not the right one. It's done on a 14 count Aida, just a plain white Aida. It's got a lot of fabric. And there's where I am now. So not a lot, just 300 stitches, just to start. I started this on Mother's Day. All right. So then I think I'm back to like April 21st is when I like literally stopped, or I haven't come back since, was April 21st. So we're gonna start with what I was spinning the wheel at that time. So my next one is Nightmare Before Christmas, and this only got, this one only got 100 stitches that day. This is what it'll look like. And I don't think this is available anymore because I tried looking it up and I couldn't find it. Sorry. This is what it's gonna look like when it's finished. And I'm doing this for my daughter. I'm still just really up in these trees area. I haven't really gotten too far. And it's in my Nightmare Before Christmas bag that I made. Fabric came from Joann's. And this is where I am. This is done on a 14 count easy grid fabric. So nothing too, still not too exciting yet. Okay, let me throw this back in there so I don't lose anything. All right, so the next one I did was Bunny Bakery. This is by Stitching with the Housewives. Bunny Bakery got, I've lost. Oh, I didn't. I thought I added this up, but I guess I didn't. Got 215. Bunny Bakery got 215 stitches. I did it for 2 days. This is what it will look like when it's finished. It's done on a 14 count. I dyed it purple. So it's 14 count, but I dyed it purple. And I think I actually got the bowl done, and I'm starting on the tray now. So it's starting to come along. And this again got 215 stitches. And it is in one of my bags I made. It's a little bunny bag. And I'm gonna put all this stuff in the bags because it's easier at the end when I pick it up. My next stitch was another full coverage. And I don't have the picture with me, so I will try to insert it. It is a quick stitch sleeping. It's by Heaven Earth, and I forgot the artwork by. I'll insert it right here if I can. And this day, this one I got 460 stitches for a little bit of all of April, and it's at 8.8%. I'm a little off today, I think. Words can't come out. So there it is where I'm at now. This one I'm just more in that there's a chair that I think I always do the left hand corners. So then my lunch stitching is spring Quaker. So Monday through Friday at lunch I do spring Quaker, but that is changing now because I am now only in the office Tuesdays and Fridays. So this stitch will only be touched on Tuesdays and Fridays at lunch, because the rest of the time I am actually at home now. So I just stitch whatever I stitch in the morning. Sorry for the crinkle. So this is what it'll look like when it's finished. I'm sure everyone has seen this one. I am using Color and Cotton floss, and that's the floss I am using. This is done on a 14 count white Ada that I have purchased at Hobby Lobby. And let me take it out of the Q-snap because I don't think this one, I think I was only in the right hand corner with the bird, and I've gotten a lot done. This one has gotten 1,159 stitches so far. Okay, and there is where I'm at now. So I have some more, I have just this area right here of motifs to do, and then it will be finished. So hopefully at the end of June, maybe, I might have it done. Again, that got 1,159 stitches. All right, and then I worked on Honeybee Quaker. It's another Primrose Cottage. No, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Sorry, I'm looking at my list. Yeah. All right, Honeybee Quaker, and this one got, I thought I wrote all this down. I guess I didn't. Let's see, Honeybee Quaker got about 200 stitches in it. This is what it'll look like when it's finished. Again, it's by Primrose Cottage. They are on Etsy. I am using the DMC call for floss. I forgot to mention that on other things. This is done just on a 14 count Ada. I'm thinking it's just one that I cut that I had just regular DMC Ada, but this is where I'm at now. Let me make sure I have it. It goes like this. No. I can never, I'm always backwards in the photo. So it goes like that. Super cute, a little fun stitch. And then the next one I did was Halloween. Yeah. This is by Croquette, a Gogo. It's Halloween. It's Halloween City, I believe. I can't. And this is what it'll look like when it's finished. And I'm doing this whole thing as is, and I'm using DMC floss. This one got 285 stitches. Sorry for the crinkling again. It's done on a 14 count 14 count vintage. I mean, I haven't been on here, so for a while I lost my touch. 14 count vintage mocha, country mocha, I think it is. And this is where I am now. So I finally got the purple in, the rest of the white in on this church. So getting there, getting close. So hopefully I'll be, the next time I pick it up, I'll finish this church up and a little bit up here and a little bit down here, and then I'll be able to move the hoop. So another fun stitch. It's almost a full coverage, not quite. And then the next one is Marry Thee. This is by Plum Street Sampler, and this one got 152 stitches. This is what it'll look like when I'm done. I did change the floss on this. I changed it to Color and Cotton. It calls for Classic Colorworks, and I chose to do Color and Cotton. So here are some of the colors, and then the red and the brown, because I have them off the floss drops. If you want to know what conversion I have, oh, and then I did white. Just let me know, and I can give it to you. So I finished the roof and started on a little bit of the house. So here is where I am. Super cute. This is done on a 14 count, I believe. Let me see if I can just click on the hole. This one's done on a 14 count beige Ada. So a little bit progress on that one. Then Majestic Moo, my full coverage of Majestic Moo. Let me grab the picture. This is another full coverage, and this is by Heaven and Earth Designs. It is artwork by Irene. I don't know how to say the last name, so I'll just show it to you. Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it'll look like when it's finished. I'm still very up in the top left corner. I need to get back to this. I've been working on that other one forever, so maybe next month. This one only got 78 stitches. Not a lot, but there's where I am right now. So I did over here, it looks like, because there's a box is 100. I usually try not to, I must have been tired or something that day, and I don't know. It's been a busy month. So that's Majestic Moo. Then I worked on Adoorables. This is Adoorables by Stitching with the Housewives. This one I am using the DMC Call For floss. I am doing it on a 14 count chalkboard Ada. Oops, let me get that glare out. That's what it'll look like when it's finished. I am still working on that door. And here's where I am right now. So I have a little bit more to do on that door, and then the door will be finished and I'll be able to start on Santa Claus. So maybe by December I might have this one done. Maybe. If I stop, I keep getting doing new cross stitch with full coverages. As you will see here shortly. All right. And then I did the Cottage of the month of March. This is by Country and Cottage Needleworks. This is done on a 14 count vintage taupe that I got at Hobby Lobby. This is what it'll look like when I am finished. I'm using all DMC flosses. And this is where I am now. So I did more of the tree and these leaves this last time. This one got only 92 stitches. This one. So this whole month I have been working on the favorite things that new cross stitch by Stitching So Beautiful. Then my next one was Hello Spring. Yep. This is by Shannon Christine. I am in her monthly subscription group that we get you get a pattern every month. We got this one was from last year. I'm not sure if this one's on her website yet, but this is what it'll look like right now. I mean, what it'll look like when it's finished. Words are hard today. Oh, I have a little headache today too, so that probably doesn't help. I'm using all DMC flosses. I am trying to finish up the words. I got the L done and a little bit of this white on the umbrella, but I got that L and started some white. Not a lot of progress, but it's progress. I just love how she does the different colors in her stitching patterns. And that's done in this cute little Easter bag that I made. And then my last whip up till now is Farm Life, and this one is done on a, let me see, I know it has those tags on it. Yeah, Vintage Country Mocha. A lot of my fabric coat does on Vintage Country Mocha, 14 count. This is what it'll look like when I am finished. My son is a farmer, if you are new, and this is going to go to him when he is when I am done with it. This says, you can cause the grass to grow for the livestock and plants for man to cultivate, that he may bring forth food from the earthly. Super cute little stitch. I'm still kind of up by the barn. I got the fence done. I got the gravel done by the barn and the fence. So hopefully I can start working on either the corn next, or there's a person over here, the farmer over there. But that's where I am right now. I think this is going to be adorable when it's finished. I can't wait to get it more stitched on. And it's just in a little cow bag that I made. There's cows and little chicks on it. All right, so that is all my whips for this week. Even though that I guess I had a good amount of cross stitch, but a lot of the same ones, I guess. All right, so haul. Now it's time for haul. So I have to say, I officially went down the rabbit hole for full coverage. Yes, I went down that rabbit hole. I have purchased, I don't know. Well, we'll just see. I only have purchased patterns. Oh, and I did purchase some fabric, white Aida, 14 count white Aida fabric for these full coverages that I got on Amazon. So I'm not going to show that. I didn't even put it over here, but I did get that. So my haul consists of 6 full coverages, 7, maybe 6. 6 full coverage patterns. No, it was 7, because Farm Life, no, Favorite Things was one of them that I started. I purchased that. And then for Heaven and Earth, they were having a sale, I think on Mother's Day weekend. Yeah, Mother's Day weekend. So I purchased 2. I feel like I purchased 3, but I don't. Oh, I did purchase 3. So on Mother's Day weekend, they had a sale, and I purchased 3 full coverage stitches. So actually 8. 8 full coverage cross stitch. Will I have time to do any of these? No. Maybe I'll get them all started, but that's about it. So the 2 that I'm going to show, I haven't even started, but the one I did start was the Quick Stitch Mary Mushroom that I showed earlier, that I did on Mother's Day. This next one that I purchased is called Country Charm. Artwork is by Donna Glissinger. And this is what it'll look like when I get it started. So none of these I have started yet. They're just going to be in my stash. They'll probably get started here in a couple months. Then they dropped a new Amy Stewart one. It's the Library of Dogs. If no one has seen this, this is beautiful. I couldn't resist, so I had to get it. It's Heaven and Earth Designs again. It's Library of Dogs, artwork by Amy Stewart. And this is what it'll look like when it's finished. I just love all the dogs and the seasons and how they have it, how she has it. I think this one I'm going to start, but I think I'm going to try doing a 10th stitch on this one, maybe. I think I'm going to go out of my comfort zone and purchase a 25 count and do a 10th stitch and see if I like it. And see if I can get done faster, because I feel like I'm really enjoying full coverages, but I feel like I'm a slow poke at it. I watch all these other people that are doing that are doing full coverages, and they can get over, you know, I feel like 5,000 stitches by the time they come back on, and it's just amazing how many stitches they get done. But then again, I guess I work 2 jobs, so I don't really have a lot of time. All right, so then The challenge, the May challenge for Stitching So Beautiful, if you would have, at the time that she was doing it, if you liked and reposted her thing, she was gonna give you a 50% off. So I actually did that. And then just recently she had an anniversary and she had another 50% off coupon. You have to be on her website to be able, or her Facebook group, to be able to get all these, the percentage off. So I went down the rabbit hole of Stitching So Beautiful patterns. I will list their Etsy at the bottom if I can. She has very beautiful patterns, as you can see on that favorite things that I'm stitching. So the first one I purchased is called Summer at the Farm. It is by Kim Leo, licensed by JMS Arts. Stitching So Beautiful, and this is what it'll look like. Again, the farm scene, I couldn't resist. So I'll be excited to start that one. Then I purchased, is called Old George Inn. It's by H. Hargrove. I don't know if that's how right. And remember, this is Stitching So Beautiful. This is what it'll look like when it's finished and when I get it started. The next one I purchased was Vibrant Fusion. This is a Symphony of Van Gogh's Passion. This is a Max Colors World of Love Hearts. I thought this would be very pretty, very fun to do. I think too, it might be a lot of colors, confetti, but that's okay. I kind of like confetti. I like the changing of the colors. That's probably why I'm slow too, because I have to change colors all the time. And then my next one is Blue House and Flowers by Eder Joseph Rosa. I think I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm butchering it. I just think that blue house and the flowers are just gorgeous. And then this pattern that I'm going to show next, I think I'm going to start it on Memorial Weekend, which is this coming up weekend. It's called America the Beautiful by Tom Wood. And I just think it's adorable with the dog and cat, especially the dogs, and the little boy, the little tractor. So I will be starting this coming up weekend. And then my last pattern that I got, let's see, I went down the rabbit hole. It's called Dog Days of Summer. It's by Catherine Holman. Stitching So Beautiful. And again, the houses. I think I really enjoy seeing the houses in that. So, not sure when we'll start any of these or when. But I definitely will be starting American the Beautiful on Memorial Weekend. Maybe I'll start another one on my kid's graduation. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so that was my haul. I'm probably gonna start slowing down on getting fabric or patterns, because I gotta get some stitching done first before I can keep buying patterns. All right, so I had a question in my last video. Someone, Lisa Stevens 6561 asked if I use Pattern Keeper or some other app. So I do not use Pattern Keeper. I am an Apple fan, so I have all my things that I use are Apple. So I have an Apple Mac, Apple phone, iPad. So on the iPad, there is an app called Mark RXP. I really enjoy it. It's easy to use, I feel like. Even if you have a paper pattern, you can put your paper pattern in there. And that's how I keep track of my counts and the percentage. I used to use that. I also use Notions for to keep track of my pictures and that. my log. It's actually for Notions I use for like the log that I log everything in every day that I've stitched. And I do stitch every day. I always stitch every morning. Now, if I stitch at night, sometimes lately at night, I'm not doing as much, but I do stitch every morning. I get up and I do my coffee and I stitch for a couple of minutes before I have to go into work. Stitching for me relaxes me. It takes the stress away. It keeps me calm, so I make sure I stitch every morning. All right, so this is the end. I'll have my plan. Let's do my plans and then I'll do life updates. That way, if anyone wants to get off, they can get off. So my plans going forward, I'm going to keep working on favorite things for the rest of May. I will spin on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because I think in the morning I'll try doing a spin that and then end the nights, because them are the nights I do not work my second job. So I think I will spin the wheel in the morning and do a couple of not full coverage stitches and then at night do full coverage. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays I'll work on my full coverage, and the weekend work on my full coverage. So I'll do that for the rest of May, and my full coverage for May is going to be favorite things for right now. Other than on this coming up weekend, I will start that new American the Beautiful for Memorial Weekend. And then the next thing, I do have one question if anyone wants to participate and help me. I was just wondering, for my full coverage stitchers, do you have a master DMC that you use for every kit, every project, or do you kit each one up with their own floss? So that's my question for if you are a full-time or full coverage stitcher. And then last but not least, life update. So if you're running to head out, you can head out. If you don't want to watch life update, I really don't have a lot, so it'll be quick and sweet. So my life update, my daughter had her prom, so we did that. That was exciting. Took pictures. She went to the dance. I've been busy working 2 jobs, and then my next busyness, and that's another reason why I haven't been on, because I'm working on every Saturday right now, and when Sunday comes around, I'm having to get ready for graduation. So my kids are twins, and they graduate June 1st. We have a party in June that I'm trying to get together too as well. So it's just been very busy trying to, prep for things, go to the store and do things. And I only have one day off usually. So usually on Sundays, I'm running around trying to get everything done. So right now, this is why I was kind of behind on my videos. I'm going to try, I don't know. I'm not going to say that I'm going to try, because I can't guarantee that I'll be back in 2 weeks. But I will definitely make sure I do a monthly YouTube. I might go to just monthly, especially if I keep just stitching on the same one for a while. But we'll see what June brings us, because June might be a totally different story. My kids won't be in school anymore. We won't have activities like that anymore. They'll be graduated, so we'll see what comes up. But I can't guarantee I'll be back in 2 weeks or more. So just keep an eye, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when I'm back on. All right, and then, so I've been seeing a lot of people do this on their floss tube, so I thought I'd give it a try. So if you have watched up to this point, I would like you to, if you'd like to, in the comments below, put a wow face. I like to see how many people have watched this far. So in the comments below, put a wow face if you have watched this far. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to watch me today. There's a lot of floss tubers here on YouTube, and I thank you for coming and checking out my projects that I have been working on. If you haven't, please subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. And don't forget, and oh, and I am very close to 1,000 subscribers. So if we can get, I think I need to get over 100. Yeah, I think over 100. I think I'm 815 right now. So if we get another, whatever that is, 200. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will have a little giveaway. So tell your friends, hit the subscribe, hit the share, comment, like, whatever. Do all them things. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Till next time, keep on stitching. Bye.